I'm national investigative correspondent Angie Moreschi with a Spotlight on America exclusive. We're here at a hotel room in Central Florida embedded with law enforcement for a massive undercover operation to fight human trafficking. Photojournalist Nathan Aaron and I watched all the action into the wee hours of the morning for this 9-day operation and have a rare and fascinating look behind the scenes.
Can you show yourself?
Show myself?
Yeah.
This exclusive surveillance video shows an undercover detective posing as a customer with a suspected prostitute who just arrived at his hotel room.
Oh.
Hidden cameras capture it all as a Polk County Sheriff's supervisor watches every move from another room across the hall, signaling to the takedown team ready and waiting to go in for the arrest.
I knew it.
The suspect is bound with zip ties and quickly taken to another room to be processed, where we talked with her. How did you end up here?
I'm just being perfectly honest. Life is life. Bills don't stop. I have kids to feed. I have bills to pay.
We got confirmation of an exchange deal.
Lieutenant Bobby Kirkpatrick is the operation commander.
All right, move in, take him down.
Who oversees every detail of the 9-day mission. Before your guys go in there to arrest, they have to close the deal.
That is correct. Some type of discussion, agreement, sex act, and something of monetary value.
She's out on the second floor.
But he says it's about more than prostitution.
Omaha.
Their main goal is to fight human sex trafficking. How big of a problem is human trafficking?
It's a huge problem. It's a huge problem all over the United States.
Sheriff, here we are in the takedown room.
Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd is the driving force behind the operation.
Welcome to Polk County.
Under his watch, they've conducted major stings like this for the past 15 years.
No one has the right to traffic another human being. No one has the right to treat a human being like their property. What we see many times, these human traffickers or these pimps, as they're called on the street, they'll actually brand or tattoo their ladies, and that just fires me up.
Human sex trafficking is described as a form of modern-day slavery, with an estimated 100 to 150,000 victims nationwide. The highest number of cases reported in California, Texas, and Florida.
Are you from? You?
At least 4 potential human trafficking victims were identified during the sting, including this woman who left her 4-year-old child in the car with a suspected trafficker, also arrested. Judd says many victims are undocumented immigrants. Why is it important to do this?
We rescue a lot of people with these human trafficking operations.
He's on the second floor now, walking.
We've been here for about an hour now on day 6 of the sting. We've already seen 3 takedowns, and they're teeing up for yet another one. The arrests come fast as the hour gets later, with both alleged customers and suspected prostitutes caught. Some, like this woman, detectives say, carrying weapons. How dangerous is that?
We never know what their intentions are, and we have to always be on guard.
A total of 8 guns were confiscated during the sting, and 255 people arrested. Several told Spotlight they learned their lesson.
I ain't doing this ever again. I promise. Y'all got my word. Y'all ain't gonna ever see me again.
Among the most notable arrested, this former NFL player with Carolina and Tampa Bay, Adarius Taylor, who officials say left his 6-year-old autistic son in the car. Nothing to say? He buried his head when we tried to talk with him.
Who is it? Cocaine?
Also, a suspected cocaine trafficker with previous felony charges carrying 7 baggies of cocaine.
Where are you from?
An Orlando doctor who playfully chatted, quickly handing over his money. And perhaps most shocking, Regional Director for the American Red Cross, Eric Corliss, charged not only with soliciting a prostitute, but also child sex crime-related offenses.
My focus is first to protect the children. We're after those that want to stalk, groom, and have sex with young children.
What's happening?
Right now the takedown team is boxing in his car and they're
getting them out of the car.
A second team outside was simultaneously targeting suspected child sex predators. 11 of the so-called travelers were also caught. 3 predators in a row tonight.
That's right. Not only are they going to face incarceration, but generally their life as they knew it is over. All right, let's go.
All of the suspects were taken down a back stairwell to avoid detection
It's the last one.
and shuttled off to jail. Their potential punishment ranges from 60 days in jail and fines for the prostitution to up to life in prison for the worst of the suspected predators. For Spotlight on America, I'm Angie Moreschi.